In the heart of West Africa, where dreams of freedom echoed louder than fear, a young soldier stood tall, bold, fearless, and unshakable. His name, Thomas Sankara. A man of vision, a man of courage, a man who dared to challenge empires, uplift the poor, and rewrite the story of a nation. Today, we remember him not just as a president, but as a revolutionary, a poet of justice, and a fallen hero who lives forever in the heartbeat of Africa. Thomas Sankara was born on December 21st, 1949 in Yako, Upper Volta, now Burkina Faso. From a young age, he witnessed the poverty, the inequality, and the quiet suffering of his people, where children begged for food while the rich dined like kings. As a teenager, he joined the military, not for violence, but for knowledge, structure, and service. He read Marx, he studied Pan-Africanism, he was inspired by the likes of Kwame Nkrumah, Che Guevara, and Frantz Fanon, but more than anything, he listened to the cries of the poor people. Thomas Sankara wasn't like other soldiers. He didn't seek medals, he didn't sought meaning. In 1983, at just 33 years old, Thomas Sankara led a popular coup, not to seize power, but to return it to the people. He became the president of Upper Volta, and the first thing he did, he changed the country's name to Burkina Faso, which means the land of the upright people. From the moment, Africa witnessed something rare, something radical. Sankara, who slashed the salaries of ministers, including his own, banned luxury cars for government officials, choosing to ride a bicycle or a modest Renault 5. He vaccinated over 2 million children in 1 week, or in a few weeks. He launched a nationwide literacy campaign. He planted millions of trees to fight desertification. He empowered women like never before, appointing them to top government positions, outlawing forced marriages, and encouraging them to join the army. He said, "He who feeds you controls you." So he pushed for food self-sufficiency, rejecting foreign aid and IMF debt traps. He wanted Africa to stand, but not to beg. In a world addicted to greed, Sankara's simplicity was revolutionary. But when you stand for the poor, when you expose the rich, when you say no to foreign masters, you make enemies, not just outside your borders, but within your own walls. Sankara's boldness made him a threat, not just to Western powers who wanted Africa divided, dependent, and drowning in debt with poverty, but also to corrupt elites, including his own comrades and close friends. One of them was Blaise Compaore, Sankara's closest friend, brother in arms, and ultimately his betrayer. On October 15, 1987, during a meeting at the presidential palace, gunshots echoed through the air, and in less than 5 minutes, the revolution was silenced. Thomas Sankara was murdered, shot dead alongside 12 of his comrades, and his body quickly buried in an unmarked shallow grave. His dream also buried, but never forgotten. Africa didn't just lose a leader, Africa lost a heartbeat, a flame that burned too bright for a world afraid of fire. They thought they had buried a man, but they planted a seed. Today, from the streets of Ouagadougou to the classrooms of Nairobi, to the protests in Kinshasa, to the process in Nairobi, to the youth of Johannesburg, Thomas Sankara's spirit rises. He is quoted in rap lyrics, painted in murals, studied in universities, honored by freedom fighters. He once said, "While revolutionaries as individuals can be murdered, you cannot kill ideas." And true to his words, his ideals live on. His life is a mirror for every African child who dreams of justice. His death is a reminder of the cost of freedom and courage. If you're watching this, remember, the story of Thomas Sankara is not a tale of tragedy. It's a call to action, a whisper in your soul telling you that another Africa is possible. One where leaders serve, not to steal. One where people rise, but not kneel down to beg. So we ask you, don't just mourn Sankara. Live like him, speak truth, serve your people, and never ever bow to injustice. If you believe Sankara's story must be heard, please like, comment, and share this video. Drop a comment below. Rest in power, Thomas Sankara. Subscribe for more African heroes. Subscribe for more rewritten history that you never studied in schools. This is not just history. This is legacy. This is revolution. Let me know if you want more of this kind of history. Let me know the kind of history you would love to know about so that I give it back to you. Thank you so much.